One thing I love about Lucky Craft is the niche baits they make. This right here are topwater baits, but specifically pond fishing. Fishing those smaller lakes where the bait's smaller, where there's maybe some more pressure. Something you wouldn't necessarily take out to a big lake and go cover a lot of water because it's such a small profile bait. Don't get me wrong, you will catch a lot of fish in big lakes that are keying in on small bait. But in a situation where you're fishing from the bank, you're fishing from ponds, maybe you're in a float tube, maybe you're in a kayak or a canoe, fishing a small body of water, you have to look at the pond topwater. So Sammy 65, which is a great bait for all around, but a great bait for initiating that walking action. It's very easy to cover water and really walk. Real subtle noise to it. Great for calm situations, and again, great for covering water. Now, if you want something a little bit more aggressive, I'm gonna go up to that Gunfish 75, mainly because of the cupped bill on the Gunfish. When you're walking this thing, it's actually catching water and throwing it to the sides every time you're walking. So it's gonna have just a little bit more splash to it every time it's walking, because as that bait is turning, it's catching water and scooping it, throwing it, catching water and scooping and throwing it. So every time that walks, it's gonna have a little bit more commotion on the surface. Now, if you want even more commotion, then you're gonna go with the bevy popper. So we just have a real small profiled popper. Every time he twitches, it's going to spit and throw more water. So let's say it's overcast, let's say it's raining a little bit, maybe it's a little bit windy, or you want something with more commotion, then go with that bevy popper. Let's go to the complete opposite. If you want even subtler, even more subtle, the bevy pencil. This is a real quiet, has a baby little rattle to it, great walking action to it, but the size of that is just so subtle, so quiet, so calm. It's gonna call those fish and actually catch those fish that don't want to have a lot of splash, less splash, covering more water. This is gonna be that ultimate subtle bait for those pond situations. Time of year to throw these are gonna be early summer. So let's say that May, June kind of time frame in these smaller ponds. That's when the fish are post-spawn, it's before it's summer. They're not too worried about other predators attacking them when they're going up to bite a little bevy pencil. They're more comfortable, they're chasing things on the surface. Then when it gets hotter, they kind of shy away from that summertime topwater bite. Early summer is the time to throw it. All these baits right here are perfect for pond fishing and catching that topwater action.